This is the story about the thankful leper from Luke chapter 17, verses 11 through 19. So grab your Play-Doh, your slime, your play foam, kinetic sand, whatever you like, and let's get started. Follow along as we put together in Play-Doh the story of the 10 lepers. As I create, follow along with me with your own Play-Doh or slime. You know the drill. Jesus was on his way to Jerusalem when he heard some men calling out to him from a distance. Here's Jesus. Now I'm going to make an arrow because he is on his way somewhere. He's going to Jerusalem. So after I make my arrow, I'm going to make the letter J, a J for Jerusalem. Jesus is on his way to Jerusalem, and he hears some men calling out to him from a distance. They were far off. They weren't getting very close, but they were shouting in this loud voice, "Jesus, have pity on us." You see, these 10 men, they were living outside of town, away from their friends and family because they had leprosy. There was no cure. But they saw Jesus and they knew if anyone could help them, it was Jesus. Jesus saw these men, and he said, "Go and show yourselves to the priests." Back then, a priest had to declare that you were cured before you could live back in town. So the men did what Jesus said. They were on their way to see the priest. How many men were there? 10. There were 10 lepers asking for Jesus' help. So we're going to make the number 10. I'm going to start out by rolling 2 long snakes, because once I do that, it'll be easy to make the number 10. Just about done. All right, now let's make this a 0, and this is going to be my number 1. And you can stop there, or you can do what I'm doing, and I'm going to give mine 1 a top, and then the line across the bottom. And that's my number 10 for the 10 lepers. Outside the city, away from family and friends, because they all have leprosy. How do you think they felt? Pretty sad to be outside, away from friends and family. Well, at least till Jesus came along. But not to be able to see your family anymore? I bet they were pretty sad. Now, Jesus has told them to go see this priest. They have hope. They're headed there, and along the way, they realize something strange, something amazing. They're cured. I've got 10 men here who've now looked down and noticed that their skin is clean. They are cured for sure. So those 9 keep racing off to the priest, but one man, a Samaritan in fact, he was so happy. I'm going to give mine a smiley face because he's so happy, so grateful that he does what none of the others do. Jesus has given him his life back, and he races off to go tell Jesus thank you. He wants Jesus to know how much he appreciates what he did for him, that he has changed his life. So here's my Jesus. And now the Samaritan that's cured is running back to thank him. It says he threw himself at Jesus' feet and thanked him. Jesus had given him back his life, and the Samaritan man was so grateful. But Jesus looked around and asked, "Weren't there 10 of you? Where are the other 9? Has no one returned to give God praise except a foreigner, a Samaritan?" Wow. Then Jesus told the man to rise up and to go. Jesus told him that his faith had made him well. So Jesus healed 10 men from a disease that was not curable. It was a miracle. One of these men was so thankful that he went back to thank Jesus. God does good things for us every single day. Do you notice them, or do you take them for granted? It's important to realize what God does for you every day and thank God. Give Him praises. Now for an activity to help you to remember every day to be thankful and to tell God how thankful you are, I want you to get different colors of paper, and each day you just need one strip of paper. You're going to write on that strip of paper something that you're thankful for. And every day you'll connect that chain together, and then by the time Thanksgiving rolls around, go back over it and say a prayer thanking God for everything that you wrote about during this month.